After back-to-back races on the super speedways, the International Race of Champions visits the 2-mile speedway in Brooklyn, Michigan. Race 3 of IROC 8 is next. We are at the Michigan International Speedway for the third race of Season 8 of the SCRL IROC Series. The number 9 of Chris Russell will lead us to the green flag. So beside him is the number 1 of Al Legacy. The starting lineup is based on the point standings but inverted. So Kristen Russell, who is last in points, will be starting first. Nick Kennedy, who is first in points, will be starting last. That's how IROC did it back in the day. Of course, the Michigan International Speedway, this 2-mile D-shaped oval. Once again, the site of race number 3 here in the IROC Series. And season number 7, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. won the only race that season. It will propel him to the IROC Championship 1 season ago. Fitzwater is not here to defend his crown from 1 season ago. So far, we have had 2 great, amazing races. At Daytona, Nick Kennedy held on for his first IROC Series win. And in the last round at Talladega, Checo Watline won. Both drivers are starting 12th and 11th. Watline was able to survive a big crash at Talladega, was able to hold on. So she will be trying to win her second race in a row and try and propel her to her 8th overall championship in this league. But she has to come all the way back from 11th spot if she wants to come up from behind Nick Kennedy, 8 points behind. And now for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolled off. To begin our lone pace lap of the day. Race number 3. Kristen Russell making his first ever attempt here in the IROC Series after he won the NASCAR Legends Championship. He was able to, of course, make the field. Will be leading us to the green in his purple number 9. 20 laps is the distance for today's race. Of course, all these drivers are wanting to lead Michigan within striking distance of our points leader as of right now, Nick Kennedy. Of course, we will check out the point standings after this race and see who is still mathematically eligible to win the championship at the season finale at Indy. But first, we have 20 laps here at the 2-mile oval here in Brooklyn, Michigan, as the pace car is going to pull in. There he goes. Reach up and pull the belts tight one more time. We are racing 20 laps here at the 2-mile Michigan International Speedway. And we are green. Drivers heading off towards turn number 1. Kristen Russell making his way past Al Legacy as we head down the back stretch. For the first time under green conditions, here comes the number 3 car of Jay Barker, being pushed by the 5 car of Adam McDowell. Russell leads him off turn number 3 into turn number 4. Adam McDowell for on the inside line. It'll be Kristen Russell leading lap number 1. Russell goes up to the high side to block, which head off towards turn number 1. Adam McDowell takes over the race lead, being pushed by Mohammed Zain Abdullah. Adam McDowell trying to go down and block, not able to, as here comes Mohammed. Off turn number 4, it'll be the 7 car, leading lap number 2. Here comes the number 2 car, Sebastian Dibb. Sebastian is the ARCA Midget Series champion, a series that is no longer around. Number 12 of Richard Torres, of course the brother to Sebastian Torres. Sebastian stuck on the high side, Richard on the low line. Mohammed will lead lap number 3, as here comes Sebastian on the inside line now. Sebastian trying to give the Dibb family their second ever championship here in this league. And here comes the number 12 car, Richard Torres. And looks like Torres will easily pass Sebastian. It's a drag race, and it looks like the number 4 white line led that lap. Our second in points. And behind here, of course, is the championship points leader, Nick Kennedy. He came in here 8 points ahead of white line. Of course, White Line and Nick Kennedy have had several battles on the track throughout the years. As Kennedy takes it to the inside line, and Nick Kennedy will lead that lap. So both of our championship contenders have led laps here today. Here comes the number 11 car, Tony Newman. Line is also the number 6 car of Riley Spurley-Tube, trying to get out under Tony Newman, and does. There comes the number 10 car as well. That's Colin Dryberg. We got some well-known veterans competing for the race win here at Michigan. Currently being led by Nick Kennedy. Of course, the Formula One Series champion for Season 1, who has dominated that series. I'll be very, very excited to head back to that series whenever we return. Battle for second place, not much of a battle. It's Colin Dryberg on the inside line, gets a good run in his number gray 10 car. But leading this lap will be Nick Kennedy. As behind him, here comes Al Agassi in the 1 car. Of course, Al was the inaugural IndyCar Series champion. Of course, his brother Jack is most famously known for being the first driver to win in the Busch Grand National Series championship. Now for the race lead, here comes Adam McDowell, the Wheelam Southern champion. Of course, this entire field is full of champions throughout the history of the SCRL. And Adam McDowell will lead another lap as here comes Kristen Russell back up to the front. Kristen Russell, who of course started on pole by virtue of being last in points. But don't tell him that, because he is determined this season on a high note. As Russell will easily take over the race lead. As we are slowly approaching halfway, we have gone this entire race without a caution, which is very surprising. Consider we've had multiple wrecks this season. As Russell will lead lap number 8. Excuse me, that was lap number 9. And here comes Jay Bark on the inside line. And he will easily take it over, being pushed by Tony Newman in the 11 car. Back here, we got our two championship contenders once again drafted with each other. The number 4 of Whiteline and the number 8 of Nick Kennedy. Of course, they're drafting together, trying to keep as close as they can in the championship, not lose as many points or spots. The lead this lap will be Jay Barker, the number 3 car. As we are officially halfway, 10 laps down, 10 laps to go. No one is really a favorite here. We still have all 12 cars in this big pack. Here comes Whiteline. Oh, here comes Nick Kennedy on the inside line. He's not going to wait for Whiteline to make a move. But they're all following Sebastian Dent in the number 2 car. Of course, the ARCA Midget Series champion we mentioned before. He's most usually known for being a good driver on the short track, but he is having some success here on the speedway, excuse me. Here comes Nick Kennedy again, our points leader. I don't believe Nick Kennedy can lock up the championship here today unless everybody crashes out, which there is a chance of that possibly happening, but still. As Kennedy maintains his race lead, here comes the number 6 of Raleigh Spurley 2. A champion in his own right in the kart series. Raleigh Spurley 2 for the longest time had never won a championship in this league until he found success in the kart series, and he just dominated that. And what a way to do it in. Here comes Al Legacy, the number 1, once again taking over the race lead. Being pushed by who else? Adam McDowell. Now, of course, just like with Sebastian Dent, is well known on the short tracks. He's finding success here on the speedway, being pushed by who else? But the 10 car, Colin Dryberg. Dryberg, a multi-series time champion in the ARCA series. He won the Sioux Chief Short Track Challenge as well as the overall ARCA championship in Season 3. So Dryberg will be very excited to return to ARCA when that comes back. Here comes the number 7 once again, Mohammed Zain Abdullah. A champion in the Formula 2 series. The only driver to win back-to-back Formula 2 races at Circuit de Spa. But here comes Kristen Russell, the inside line once again, with 6 laps to go. This race is still anybody's to win. No one has really dominated. It's just been back and forth between all 12 cars. No one has lost the draft. As Russell maintains his race lead, keeping the number 3 of Jay Barker behind him. This time by, we got 5 laps to go here at Michigan. There you see our championship points leader, Nick Kennedy, stuck in the middle right now. Here comes Jay Barker on the inside line. Barker being pushed by the number 11 of Tony Newman. And our number 2 is Sebastian Dent. 4 laps to go this time by. If a caution comes out at this point, the race will be over. There are no green-white checkers in this series. Now Sebastian Dent trying to get a run on Tony Newman down the backstretch, being pushed by Richard Torres. And Sebastian with a great move going off into turn number 3. He dives down under the 11 of Tony Newman. But here comes Richard Torres on the inside line with 3 laps to go. Torres maintains his race lead. Here comes Rice Billy 2 being pushed by Nick Kennedy. Richard Torres goes up to the high side to block Sebastian Dent. He's leaving the bottom open. Here comes Rice Billy 2, the kart series champ. We got 2 laps to go this time. Rice Billy 2 leaves the bottom open. Here comes Nick Kennedy on the inside line. And Nick Kennedy will leave that lap. 2 to go. Make his move too early, because here comes Dryberg. We've seen how the leader can't really keep a good hold on the lead once he gets it. Kennedy drops down low to block Dryberg. Dryberg just trying to get under. He's just so close, but he's not able to just yet. Here comes Al Legacy being pushed by White Lion off the final turn. White flag, 1 lap to go. Can Nick Kennedy bring it back? He goes to the high side. He goes to block. Colin Dryberg going to dive down underneath him. Down the backstretch for the final time. Did he make his move too early? Here comes Al Legacy. Into turn number 3 for the final time. Into turn number 4. Al Legacy closing in. He's closing in. It's going to be a drag race. It's going to be Al Legacy at the line, I believe. Yes, it was. Wow. Al Legacy with a last lap pass scores his first ever IROC Series win. Here are your race results, so let's go back and take a look at that finish. Once again, Michigan, the old Michigan, turns out to be a great finish. Dryberg takes the lead going into turn number 4. But once again, we've seen this so many times here at the Classic Michigan, where the driver in turn number 4 doesn't always get the win as we come down to the start-finish line. Al Legacy being pushed by Adam McDowell. Dryberg not really being pushed by Kennedy. And just that momentum. And that's that. The length at the front of the car. That's how much Al Legacy won by for his first ever IROC Series win. The IndyCar champion wins fittingly at a track that IndyCar is known for quite a lot, Michigan. So here are your race results. Al Legacy scores his first ever IROC Series win in a photo finish by 14 1,000ths of a second. Colin Dryberg finishes 2nd. Adam McDowell finishes 3rd. Nick Kennedy, our points leader, finishes 4th. 5th, Kristen Russell. 6th, Muhammad Zain Abdullah. 7th, Jackal White Lion. 8th, Riley Spurley-Tube. 9th, Sebastian Dent. 10th, Richard Torres. 11th, Jay Barker. And finishing last here at Michigan, Tony Newman. Well, that is it here for race number 3 here at Michigan. We'll take you to victory lane for the first time in his IROC Series career with the number 1 car of Al Legacy. Here are the point standings after the third race of the season at Michigan. Nick Kennedy is still our points leader. He has a 17-point lead over Chaco White Lion. Third is Al Legacy with the win, is 23 points behind. Fourth is Colin Dryberg, 24 points behind. And fifth is Adam McDowell, 27 points behind. Entering the season finale at Indy, we have 4 drivers that are mathematically eligible for the championship still. Nick Kennedy, White Lion, Al Legacy, and Colin Dryberg, because you can only gain 26 points, in the final race. So we have a 4-driver battle for the championship. Rest of the drivers on the point standings on the screen. That is it for round number 3 at Michigan. We'll next see you for the finale, round number 4 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.